Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Starsow. This is a map by Torgrim and Zul Narash. This is 72.80 megabytes to download for all platforms. And I apologize for any of my pronunciations of anything today. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to read the description and then we'll talk about the map and get going with the map tour here. So, it says Starsow is located in Mecklenburg, Vorpommern at the Mecklenburg Lake District. Original replica of the area around Starsow. 29 fields with a total of approximately 137 acre. Field sizes are from 0.3 to 17 acres. 10 forests for forestry work. 3 lakes with some ditches. Dairy farm with 420 cows, 500 chickens. Pig farm with 200 pigs. Sheep farm 25 sheep. Sheep pasture with 75 sheep. Cow pasture with 30 cows. Horse farm with 5 horses. 250 kilowatt BGA with contractor haul. Various productions and industrial area with grain and oil mill. Sugar factory and dairy. Nursery with 5 greenhouses, beehive and buying station for lime seeds and fertilizer. In the village there is also a windmill, country bakery, and a carpenter. 2 sales stations, farmers market, and livestock trade. All standard fruits can be sold, prepared for animal grazing mod. So there you go. And then the one thing else I want to note, let me just zoom or scroll down here. There are a lot of required mods for this, which I'm not a huge fan of. Having a ton of required mods. A couple is fine, but there's a lot for this one. So it requires the cellular antenna by DD Mod Passion, the decorative details pack by Triangle's Trouble, the placeable dairy farm package, the old farm package, the modern shed. Those are all by DMI 20mm Normandy, and then the modern shed's also by Dutch Modding. The cellar by Peasel, the EU factories by the EU factories and cowshed pack by DMI 20mm Normandy as well. The additional decoration package by Peasel, the small horse stable by Bartzel NV3, windmill by the Lort, the Dutch contractor shed by Dutch Modding Incorporated, the John Deere dealer sign by Hungry Cow Design, and the pigsty by Matthew FS. So there's a lot of required mods, like 13 or 14 total. 13 I think is what it is. But yeah, there's a lot in here. So anyhow, we're on here, new farmer mode. Let's hop into the menu. Where are we at right now? We are right there. So this is going to be our starting farm. We also own field 28, field 22, and then 13 and 14 down here. So yeah, this is the area. It's very simplistic. There's a few things going on. We'll probably take a big kind of route around here, up through here, take a look at all this stuff, and then finish out over here and do a flyover of the map. But we'll walk around kind of what's the starting farm area, and there's a huge little industrial area up there. Looks like a lot of different greenhouses and stuff over there. But yeah, we'll take a look at all this. But yeah, so on the farm, we got, of course, a farmhouse, chicken pasture, cow barn. We got a silo, water hydrant, and another cow barn up there, and then all of our equipment. So all that's sitting in there. Pretty standard crop calendar. I'm going to slowly scroll through this so you can see where things are sold at and where things are taken. If you're curious about this for more detail, you can go ahead and slow the video down below using the YouTube controls. You also can pause the video when you get to specific crop type if you're curious about that specific crop type and where it is sold. This is just kind of a quick, easy way thing to do. And of course, you always can skim ahead if you don't care about this at all, but we're almost done anyway. So once we get down to stones here, which I'm going to take a quick drink of coffee. And there we go. So moving on, we got a lot of pieces of starting equipment, which we'll take a look at that in the store in a second. Start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode, no starting loan. We have 21 chickens starting out and 20 cows, and we own 3 cow barns and a chicken pasture. There are contracts in the fields you don't own. You don't own any production chains starting out. And it doesn't look like there's any collectibles, and I'm going to turn this off, so we should be good to go. All right, let's take a look in the store at our starting equipment. Start with a small tractor here, the Lindner Lintrac 130. We also have a Kloss Axion 870 and a Fendt 724 Vario. We have a John Deere T560 harvester, as well as a 65X header for that harvester, and a header trailer for it. We also have 2 Rudolph DK 280RL trailers. We have a small plow. We have a direct drill seeder here. We have a mower set up. We also have a tedder, a windrower, a forage wagon, and we have a TMR mixer, which is awesome. We have a front loader attachment, and then we have a manure fork as a tool for that. And then we also have 1 Kloss W900 weight, and then nothing is leased in this one. So yeah, here we are, starting out, new farm mode. We're next to our house right here. Let's get that map down below on so we can kind of get a feel for where we're at. So chickens are everywhere. We have, of course, plenty of storages on the farm. This will be our chickens, I'm sure. Yep, 500 chickens you can put here. Free range chickens running around just for the extra little bit of chaos there. This opens up so you can get into here. This looks like where you're going to feed them is right here. That opens up as well, of course. Right here, Yeah, there's not like a storage, so I'm assuming that's like to dump in water, or maybe sorry, that's an empty point. That's where you're gonna get your milk out. We got cows to our right as well here. I'm assuming the access is gonna be, yep, here we go. Allegedly. There we go, 140 cows, access there. Over here we of course have more storage. We got some of our equipment sitting out over here under some sheds. Big storage area over here. Then we have another cow barn right up over this way. We have a slurry tanker here in the middle, or a slurry storage facility, it looks like. And is this is just the manure out point. Yeah, so we're gonna get your manure from the cows. And then here's the other trigger for the cows over here, 140 cows once again. Very similar, if not the same. I think it's the same cow barn here. But there you go. Big old silo here, huge silo for you to use. Huge bunker silo as well, which is really nice. That's the cows we looked at. Yeah, we looked at that stuff. A huge bunker silo. Make sure, yeah, yep, that is a bunker silo. It's reading as one. More storage. It looks like we also have, oh, look at that. We got a couple of fermenting silage bales there. I guess they're grass bales right now until they ferment. Some storage in here. That's nice. Yeah, good looking farmyard. Good setup. You got plenty of storage space for everything you could ever need. Storage through here. And we're back out kind of to where the farm goes out onto the main road. And then actually while we're out and about, we have the windmill right here. Which, ooh, geez, sorry about that. Which the windmill is a production point. It's a modded production point. So we have this set up right up over here if you wanted to use that. And then if we go down this road, I'm just going to do this while we're at it here, just because why not? We're over here already. Just up here on the left-hand side, we have all those greenhouses in this area here. Open that gate up. Nice little storage barn here. That's your honey pallet spawn point. We have a water point there, and then we have lots of greenhouses. And it looks like also our lime point is going to be right here. Yeah, oh, buying station for lime seeds, fertilizer. So you can buy anything you need from there. And there's some beehives around here. So kind of a nifty little kind of garden area like this. But there you go. So we kind of walked around, took a look at some of this stuff. The store is down here. So I'm going to jump down here, actually, and hop in a vehicle. We're going to get something to actually drive us around the map here. So if I jump down to here, here we are at the store. We have ourselves the repair trigger there. Here's our shop point here. If we go ahead and we'll get in here and get ourselves just a pickup truck to drive around the map. There we go. We'll hop in this bad boy to finish out our tour, and then we'll do a flyover, of course. So what I think we'll do, we'll drive around this area. We'll probably just hit this on the flyover, because what I want to do, we'll drive around, check out this area, and then I want to maybe just drive up and around just to kind of get a feel for some of the map, and I want to check this area out up here. So I think we'll just do a big loop still, drive around, and then we'll take a look at everything else on the flyover. Because down here, what do we have? The carpentry and biomass heating plant. Yeah, so there's also, looks like gas station in here somewhere. Probably, oh, this point right here. Yep. There we go. Gas station right there. Yeah, so if we come out and we take a left, without hopefully getting hit by anyone. And the nice thing should be, because of all these, the one good thing about having all those downloadable mods is you can sell some of the stuff in here that's part of the mod. That's obviously part of the John Deere pack there. So that is the one benefit to having so many required mods. But in here, we have ourselves a horse pasture and a water hydrant. So horse pasture here, we have the water hydrant over there. Looks like there's a horse in there, but we don't own this horse pasture. Yeah, we can't access it because we don't own the land. But if we did buy this little chunk of land here, we'll just go ahead and buy it real quick. It's only 23 grand. Should be able to access this now, theoretically. Maybe. Do we own this land? Weird. Does it show us owning? Interesting. It's not showing that I can access that, which is a little bit of a concern, so I don't know about that. It might be because there's horses in there already. I don't know if that causes an issue. But yeah, it's not letting me access this, which we clearly own the land here for it. So yeah, so I'm not sure what's up with that, why that's not necessarily working the way it should. But what do we got going on here? So on the left-hand side, you can see we have the farmer's market sell point. And as we come up a little bit further, right here on our right-hand side, we have ourselves the sell animal trailer and the animal dealer point. So basically the animal dealer sell point and then the animal dealer itself right there. I'm going to drink a coffee here as we're driving. Fantastic. On our right-hand side, just in here, we have a water hydrant again. So we have another water point there. A lot of water points kind of placed about the map here. All right, then as we come up here, you can see on the left-hand side, we have ourselves the bakery production point, and then the right-hand side, we have a silo We've got a couple of pigsties and then a cellar storage point. So again, you can use that as a farmyard if you'd like to. But what we're going to do now, we're going to drive up this way around here just to kind of get a feel for the map. So I'm going to zoom out. We're just going to kind of take a look at the map and get a good feel for it driving around it and how it kind of feels to be in the map before we do a flyover to see what it looks like above. But that is our plan. Here's our starting farm on the right-hand side here. And then we're going to take this road to the right. This will take us kind of out and around. There's a lot of trees on here, which there's that cell phone tower you can sell if you'd like to. I believe that's one of the required mod placeables. Oh, and actually, these trees are a lot thicker than I thought they'd be. Of course, we're in the forestry chunk of it here, but this really does look like a fairly natural forest, actually. With the different tree types. I tried to pass that red car. Should have checked. Of course, it's not a Farmer Cop video without a crash, so nothing new there. Yeah, we'll keep going here. Yeah, here we go. Starts to open up a little bit as we get out to the fields. Past this guy now once and for all. Yeah, you can see the edge of the map is just off to the left, and we got that big lake area in the middle, which is really cool. We'll get a good view of that from above. But yeah, a lot of good big fields out here, so a lot of area for farming and such like that, which is nice. So yeah, overall really good map. A lot of good details on it. But I know I complained about the amount of required mods, and that's just more of a convenience issue. It just makes it a little bit more tricky to make sure you have it all set up when you get in. I like it when those things are kind of built into the map, just because you don't have to worry about it. It's one less thing to have to worry about, but no real complaint past that. So there is that. It doesn't take anything away from the map, but just as a convenience thing, I think, for players to not have to worry about adding those things in, if that makes any sense. We'll take a right-hand turn here, and then on the left-hand side, this is where we got our little kind of industrial district. So what we have in here, we have a oil mill, we have a grain mill, dairy, and a sugar mill. So you can see all those guys kind of packed into there. Oil in the back there, and sugar in the back, and then grain and whatnot in the front there. So there you go. Some of that stuff kind of just packed in there. And this is going to take, if you look at our map, this is going to take us all the way back. And it's not a huge map. We're going pretty fast, and we're cruising across it pretty quick. So this will take us out this way. And you know what? We might as well take a left and just go drive out to where the carpentry point and the biomass heating plant are. Just to drive out that way. And that way we can make sure we've seen everything. And then we'll do a flyover as we wrap up the video. So we might as well just do that. It's not going to take us a lot of extra time to drive back down this way. That's quite the curve in the road there. Yeah, we'll drive down this way. You can see them off there. It's not going to be a very long drive to get over there. So yeah, so just up here, there we go. We got our carpentry and our biomass heating plant. So automatic gate there, but there you go. I'm going to hop out of our truck. We're going to go ahead and go into flight mode. Take a look at this map from up above. So again, carpentry, point there and all that stuff. Oh, and the BGA. We didn't take a look at the BGA, which is down here. Is it showing up on the map? No, because we don't own that land there. So let's go ahead and let's just get ourselves... It's not a very expensive BGA. I think that was enough to buy it. I think it was only 90 grand, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So we'll just buy that. If you buy that, it does show up. There we go. And does it show up in here? Perfect. So that is all working the way it should. But yeah, big old BGA down here. So it comes in around there. Good setup there for you. I like the lakes and all the water features, which makes sense if it's in what's known as the Lake District. That would make sense. And lots of forestry on here, so you would be very happy doing forestry on here for a very long time. So a lot of stuff out here. Got some fields. Here's a little greenhouse area down here. The windmill there. The starting farm there looks a lot more organized from above compared to when you're down in it, but there you go. And as we kind of cut this way, this is kind of your pig farm you could start out with if you wanted to as well. You got the farmer's market down there. The vehicle shop is going to be right there. But there you go. And that goes down to those points. And we come up here, this is kind of our little production area. We got 4 basic productions there for us. And as we come across here, what I really like about the map is this big old lake here, which looks pretty nifty. There's a little ship over there. And yeah, it'd be cool. I'd like to live out in this island here. It looks fantastic. I would like that quite a bit. Looks like there's a few boats out and around here. Yeah, a lot of boats out and about. But there you go. That is the tour, ladies and gentlemen. That is Starsow. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.